the world.
What's good, everyone? This is DJ's Raw and Cut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need, representing that new media nation united. It's a family. Support the movement. So today, everything we have been saying on this channel for the past couple of months looks like things are heating up. Now, this is not official. This is just what's been reported by Mark Stein. For those who know, Mark Stein worked for ESPN at one point. Now he's doing his own thing, which is good for him. Anytime you can get away from old media, even though he still works for variations of it, is a great thing. But this is what Mark Stein said, and I quote, "The Clippers, with a well-chronicled need for a playmaking upgrade, are exploring trade routes to acquire New Orleans Pelicans Lonzo Ball before the next Thursday's trade deadline," league sources say. Now, this is very important. What he also says, quote, "Draft pick limitations complicate any Clippers pursuit and would likely require a 3-team or more construction. But they have 6 days to keep working the market in search of a difference-making trade." That tells you right there that they've been working on various options to pursue this trade. The Clippers, we all know what it is. Kawhi Leonard and company, they need a point guard. Kawhi Leonard does not want to play point forward. He made it clear through his whole career. He didn't want to do it in Toronto. That's why Kyle Lowry was so important to that team. Yes, Kawhi was the factor of them pushing them over the hump. They needed a star that knew how to win, and that was Kawhi Leonard. But Kyle Lowry, during that championship season, was a straw that stirred the drink together. That's what they need for the Clippers. They need a guard like Lonzo. Lonzo is a talented passer. No matter what people say, he's a talented passer. He's always had that since he stepped in the league. Lonzo Ball has improved his three-point shooting. His free throws have improved. He's getting to the basket a little bit more. Now, I think he needs to up the ante with that, but it's been impressive so far. The Clippers need him bad. At one point, Clippers fans were coming to the comment section laugh, saying they don't need Lonzo. They don't need that ball boy. But now, the tide have turned. Luka Doncic. And I'm not saying Lonzo will shut down Luka, but Lonzo will help tire out Luka by defending him, so Kawhi and Paul George doesn't have to give up all their energy. It seems like this year Kawhi's defense has regressed, or he's saving himself for the playoffs. Now, I'm not going to be a hypocrite, because there are times when LeBron has done it in seasons past. Now, he's not doing it this year, and we gave him a pass, so we're going to give Kawhi a pass, no matter if you like it or not. But Ty Lue is a perfect coach for Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball has never had a head coach who would just communicate with him about what they expect from him. Yeah, they could tell him something, but coaching requires relationships. Ty Lue, one thing he does well, he can relate to the players. He's a young coach. He's in his, late 30s. He's seen this game. He may not even be late 30s. He may be 42 or something like that. I don't know. He looks pretty young for his age. But Lonzo fills a void that the team needs. They need a point guard who can alleviate the pressure from their two biggest stars. Lonzo could do that. This works for both sides, due to the fact that Lonzo has been wanting to have the ball in his hands for the longest. Since Lonzo doesn't really speak up for himself and he wants to be even-keeled and cool, calm, and collective, he wouldn't He doesn't raise his voice on things. But we all see the problem. We see it. Lonzo Ball needs this trade for his career. He needs to be on the winner. When he was at UCLA, and I know this is college, he changed the program around from being a loser to a winner. That's because Steve Alford put the ball in his hands and let him get to work. With the Clippers, I guarantee you, for those who are listening, those who are saying this will never happen, I truly believe that Lonzo will have the ball in his hands more on the Clippers than he has it with the Pelicans. I'm going to tell you why. Kawhi is trying to save his energy, his physical stature, all that stuff for the postseason. Look at the games. Load management has become an afterthought. So what's the best way to have load management? Let a point guard set up for the offense. Let a point guard be the lead defender. They'll get that with Lonzo. That means Paul George and Kawhi Leonard could be fresh for postseason. This is a win-win. They must make this move. If the Clippers do not make this move, I would not be surprised if they get upset in the early rounds. If they make this move, meaning the Clippers, maybe they can play against the Lakers in the Western Conference Championship. And wouldn't that be something to see? Lonzo and the Clippers versus the Lakers. Lonzo versus his former team. That's box office. It's a pandemic year. Something has to give, and that would be the perfect ratings for the NBA to cash in. If I'm the NBA, I'm making sure this happens. Now, the only way Lonzo does not go to the Clippers, because the Clippers are trying to get Lonzo. The reports are accurate. Rich Paul, he can't interfere in this. All Rich Paul has to do is be the soundboard to Lonzo, to making him get all the needs he wants to have a great career. That's all he has to do. Rich Paul cannot get in the way. I know he works for LeBron. I know he's tight with LeBron and wants to help with LeBron's interests. But the Clippers are the best fit for Lonzo. If this trade does not go down, it's going to be because of Rich Paul not allowing it. And I respect Rich Paul. Rich Paul is a successful brother. But I'm just telling you this because it's a game within the game. This is what goes down that you don't see. But hopefully some moves happen. Lonzo Ball, keep your head up. I know you're playing with some selfish teammates, man. It's tough. A bunch of hero ball, iso ball. It's tough watching Pelican games. The fans tell me this all the time. No matter if they're a fan of Lonzo or the Pelicans, they let me know that watching the Pelicans is an ultimate headache. Even though the Hornets give me a headache, they're still fun. Last night, there were some things I disagreed with the Hornets doing, but at the end of the game, it was fun. This trade needs to happen so Lonzo can show his full potential. So much untapped potential not used because of teams he's on that doesn't fit his style of play. And before I go, I got to say this. For everyone that's listening, let's try to be the best people we can be. Keep your circle small. Be around positive folks. The world now is different. So you got to adjust how it is. But you got to be aware. Don't be naive. But never change who you are as a person. And that's my message of the day. Peace and love to everyone who supports New Media Nation United. All praise to the Most High. Deuces.
Welcome to to the real world.